So now we're at number 3 on the countdown, and one of the things that all of us seem to be looking forward to is Thanos' Black Order. We don't know too much about them other than what we get from the comic books, and all we know really is the fact that there's 4 adopted children of Thanos, 6 at the beginning when you had Gamora and Nebula, but now we're down to the 4 main villains, and these 4 characters are going to be basically helping Thanos try to secure these Infinity Stones. 4 that we have are Ebony Maw, Cole Obsidian, Corvus Glaive, and Proxima Midnight. Proxima Midnight being the only female in this whole entire group. Ebony Maw has these telekinetic powers, kind of similar to Scarlet Witch in a way. She is very powerful, he's very powerful, but what we've seen so far is that he's going to be interacting with Doctor Strange. Who knows the potential of what that could come from, but what we know is that he fights with his words. The next person we have is Cole Obsidian. Cole Obsidian is a huge monster type looking guy, almost like a giant ogre, that actually has impenetrable skin, which could be very interesting, being that a lot of the heroes might try to, shoot, stab, whatever, but that's not going to work against him. He's also ginormous, so I personally wouldn't be surprised if we see the Hulk and him go at it at some point. The next person is Proxima Midnight. Proxima Midnight is actually tied very closely to Corvus Glaive, as what we've known in the comic books as them being husband and wife. Those two are going to probably be around each other most of the time, and Proxima Midnight is known to have this giant spear that actually has poison energy attached to it when it gets near someone. So we look to see that trying to affect a few people. And then last we have is Corvus Glaive. Now Corvus Glaive is interesting because he also has a staff or glaive that gives him basically the power to not die. And so that could play a huge factor when fighting people. The only way that he can die is if he's not in control of that staff or doesn't have control over it. So as far as that, I'd look forward to seeing probably that play into a factor. And to be honest, if I had to choose, I think he or Cole Obsidian are probably the most likely to bite it in this movie. So in the trailers, the first thing we see is basically Thanos trying to secure these Infinity Stones. And what we get is we kind of get a shot of Loki and the 4 Black Orders surrounding Loki and Thanos, basically kind of probably giving a speech. Who knows what's going to happen to Loki? We've got an idea. But what we're kind of seeing is that these 4 characters are Thanos' minions. He's probably not going to be able to get all 6 by himself, so he's going to need some help. We've seen Ebony Maw with Doctor Strange, so maybe he's going after the Time Stone. Who knows what everyone else is going to be going after. But Thanos is going to need help, and this is where this Black Order comes in. We don't know if they're going to be able to secure any of these stones, what's going to happen, but they're definitely going to be an important part to this movie, especially with us knowing that Thanos is going to be a pivotal role in this movie. So for me, I'm super excited to see the Black Order. It's something that hasn't been done where we have a bunch of minions controlled by one large person, so it really could be awesome. We have these characters with their own special unique powers. I'm hoping we get to see a bit of an interaction between the 4 of them and Gamora and Nebula, kind of like a whole argument of them betraying Thanos. So, but who knows what we can get out of this. So at number 3, we've got the Black Order, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited for the Black Order? Do you think they're going to be a bust? Let us know in the comments below.